Programang ito ay rated SPG. Striktong patnubay at gabay ng magulang ang kailangan. Maaaring may masiselang tema, lengguwahe, karahasan, sexual, horror o droga na hindi angkop sa mga bata.
Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. What's yours is mine. First we start off today, it's Gabriel and Elisa's anniversary. So Elise is taking the time to, set up a nice dinner for them to go out and have a good dinner, romantic, very quiet, no one around. Gabriel comes home, he jumps in the shower, and he hears the phone ringing. And Elise looks at it and sees it's Marissa. Marissa's calling him. So, it's her anniversary, so she decides to turn off his phone. And then she turns off her phone. Now, Marissa's calling. When she got home, she got the baby from her mom, and the baby was crying, and she noticed the baby was hot, and then the baby had a nosebleed. So she starts freaking out. Like I said, she calls Gabriel. Gabriel just turned off his phone, or Elise did. So she decides to call Gabriel's sister. Gabriel's sister, the witch one. One, it's a witch. She calls her dad, and her dad heads over to the hospital. Baby got bit by a mosquito and has dengue. She has the dengue disease, so he needs to have a blood transfusion. So the dad's like, he's talking to Marissa, saying, if you have any problems, you call me. And he says, I know that baby's my grandchild. And then Marissa's like, please do not tell Elise, And he's like, I haven't even told my son yet. I've known since when they were baptized. I knew just by looking at the kid that was my grandchild. If you ever need any help, you let me know. Now they're at the dinner, and I think he gives Marissa or Elisa, I think it's a cell phone. It's something like the size of, it's pink, but I think it's a phone. And then he's like, oh, here, let me turn on let me get out my phone. And he notices it's turned off. So he turns it on, and the first thing he gets is, messages, the phone's been blown up. Marissa's been blowing up the phone, and he finds out, she's like, where are you? I've been trying to call you. I'm at the hospital with the baby. So he tells Elise that we need to go. Marissa and the baby, Jacob, they're at the hospital in emergency. So they get up, they go down there. Elise is talking to Marissa's mom, since, they've been friends for so long. Gabriel walks, he's in the hospital, and he walks over to Marissa, and Marissa's like, I've been trying to call you, where have you been? I thought you were going to be there for your child, going off. And then all of a sudden, here comes Elise. She's walking down the hallway where they're at, and she walks up and says, Marissa, so she stops saying anything, and she's just like, oh yes, gives her a hug. Oh, the baby, she's like, yeah, but it's okay now. He's got a blood transfusion, so he's doing better. So Elise grabs Gabriel's hands and says, come on, let's go home now. And you can tell Marissa's looking like, she's all jealous. So they go home, and Marissa takes the baby home, and she's holding it, having mind thoughts, saying, how dare Elise not, has the phone turned off. You could have died. It's all her fault, And, so I don't know why Gabriel hasn't told his wife. He should have in the first place told it. You already know Marissa, she damn crazy. She cuckoo in the head. Should have told her the first time, hey man, I got drunk and I don't know how this chick seduced me or raped me when I was sleeping. You know, or said something. But that chick is crazy. Come on now. Now you're gonna be working with this girl every day? And you're going to work with some crazy chick? Like you think you're gonna roll that dice and nothing's never gonna happen? You think your wife ain't gonna find out? Don't you think it's gonna be worse when she does find out? Thinking that you're a fool for making her look like a fool? So tomorrow, Gabriel sees his dad. I guess he went over and to visit the baby. And he's like, hey Dad, what are you doing? You know, that's not your grandchild. Why don't you go visit your own grandchild, Hope? And he's like, no, what do you mean? That's not my grandchild. I know that's my grandchild. I've known this. And he's like looking at him. He's like, I've known it since, you know, when you baptized. I could tell that's my child. I've known this. So we're going to start getting a little hairy. I mean, Gabriel's dad said he ain't going to tell nobody, but you can only imagine. Matter of time. Shit's going to hit the fan. So, please tune in tomorrow, and we'll keep writing this story out. It's a little crazy. Man's got to grow up here and act like a man and not thinking that his wife ain't going to figure it out. She already, you know, she keeps thinking, oh, no, she thinks it's all in her head. Come on, you see the signs. Don't be stupid, girl. So we'll see you tomorrow. Please tune in. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Wash your hands, wear a mask. Stay safe, everyone. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye.